What the fuck? The computer. No, that's. I had to take us off air.
Oh, it's.
That's not us. Dude, what?
I mean, everything else is working. Like OBS is working.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Look. Watch. Be quiet. I'll be quiet. Computer, bro. It's not connected to my computer for some reason.
Oh, so this is not connected. Where's that wire at?
I heard that in the headphones just now. When you plug that out.
Did you?
Yep. Plug it back in. Yeah. Is your volume up on your computer thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No play something on it? It is?
I'm playing some.
These blue cables. Where does this lead to? Is it plugged in still over there?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Where is this at?
Is that playing in your headphones?
No, I'm not really hearing shit.
Then why am I? What am I hearing then? It's not plugging in. The fuck? It's not my thing. This thing plugs in.
Plug some other headphones in here.
You got some other headphones? No, plug in. What the fuck?
So you have to go to your settings and look.
Yeah, go to your settings for output.
Oh, Jesus. Here. Look at this shit. I don't know what's going on.
I thought the whole board wasn't working. I'm like, wait.
Oh, my God.
I don't know about Windows computers at all, bro.
But you can hear it like if I talk to you in the mic, right?
Yeah.
So we're streaming. Hello, everyone. But what the fuck? Why wouldn't it start?
Like if I talk to you in the mic, right?
What?
It's your computer, bro.
What about it?
It's just, I would restart it. Live on air whining.
Damn near straight. That motherfucking right I'm whining. How the fuck this is not working? This shit is fucking retarded. Yeah, the R word. Hello, everyone. Look at this bullshit. Oh my God.
Just so you know, most technology stuff is user error.
You can't hear me talking, do you?
No, not in my headphones.
What?
I see you.
It's on the board though.
Yeah, it's on the board, but this
5 views. Everyone watch this. Everyone watch this bullshit.
So what we have here is a dumpster fire. I don't know if you can hear us.
They can hear us. It's not.
Oh, there we go.
On the air though. We're not. I took us off air.
Yeah, I can hear.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, can you turn it down?
Oh.
Damn, that shit crazy.
All right. Well, we're on this one. All right.
Yeah, no, we're streaming live.
So check your settings.
Where? Where?
Go to,
I'm looking at this bullshit.
I don't know much about these computers, but you got to go to settings right there.
Where? This bullshit? Settings. Why would it randomly just say no audio?
So you got to go to.
Like I don't. Right on the air. Let's make sure to do this.
Devices. I guess. Wait, no.
Bluetooth printers, my system, gaming, privacy, update. You know what?
Put like search or like.
Bro, you know what I just fucking did too? I just updated this fucking computer.
Well, this is what happens.
This is what happens. Hey, yo, don't ever update your fucking computer. Yeah. Ever. Ever. Let this dumbass shit. Fucking ignorant motherfucking ass shit.
Yeah, it's like earphone. I guess like the inputs.
Goddamn. This is not the time to be doing
microphone.
Microphone array. No, I think that's what we're looking for.
Or output.
Where is that at?
You got to make sure you cover the head, Daddy.
Speakers. Oh my god. What the fuck?
So go to device properties and see that.
This is fucking crazy.
I blame this on China, obviously.
Oh my god.
North Korea, Russia. I said I wasn't going to talk politics today. I know it's a risky subject approach.
Headphones? No.
Speaker heavy, like that's the output, right?
Device. Yeah, I thought.
Yeah. Can you change it?
Change what related settings? Additional device properties. This is crazy.
Hold on. Did you restart it?
Uh huh.
Have you tested it since?
No.
Test it.
Oh my god. Are people watching right now?
Play some audio.
Are people in the motherfucking chat? God, can't wait for people to watch this one back.
You'll be all right.
No, I will not.
If this is what drives you to your suicide, sir, this was not enough.
Well, says you. It's working.
I'm hearing it, yeah.
What in the living fuck?
Who's beatboxing on this?
Groovebox.
I forgot that I made the intro song for this show.
And I wore these pants.
Where are my fucking royalties?
What is this? The volume came in a little bit. Turn it up, whatever you did. The chat is disabled, Gene.
Chat is disabled?
Yeah.
Yeah, the word
Yeah.
is no longer disabled, so you guys know. It's,
Oh, you gotta use
extra abled?
extra
I don't know what it is.
unuseful.
Yeah, it's not PC to call the chat disabled.
All right, I guess we'll try to start this
Let's see
radio
if,
show again. We're going to go on there. Dear Q4 Radio, y'all known us for a long time. We've been doing this for a while. This type of shit doesn't always happen, so please don't judge us. That's Q4 Radio board members, not just for the people who are watching.
Oh, okay, the pop-up chat.
Yes.
Okay, well, I mean, I got to do that once we get the music going.
Yeah.
That's what I said I was do afterwards.
You know what I damn near want to do, but I'm not going to do because I'm a fucking
Adjust the camera.
Restart the stream and then erase this one.
Nah.
That's what I want to do.
But you can edit it.
I just want to say this is clearly unprofessional. It's the last time. This will be the last time I show up to this thing. I could be at home on drugs.
Bastards All Day, Bad Waves is a radio show based in reality, and the views and opinions of on-the-air personalities do not represent Q4 Radio and are solely for entertainment purposes. You see, this broadcast includes bastards with adult language, bastards with adult themes, and bastards with partial nudity. Listener discretion is advised. Pete motherfucking. So if you're a bitch nigga with ass delicacies looming in your crusty head from dangling participles and real shit, call the show directly or turn the channel. You.
Kumite specialist, levitate on Leviathans, meditate on holy sutras, penning my future. Afrofuturist with infinite mind shifts. My rhymes be hieroglyphs, just painted in the city crimson. Dim mock, 2 times stop, your writer's block. My limitless cheat, pierce MCs till they bleed. There's blood on the wall, mirroring a canvas of swords like Goemon, shifting shoguns' heads from their shoulders. Shoulder in the universe, drugging worlds like Atlas. Planetary axis, watching paradigms tilt. Swing blades from the hilt, swing like Ellington. So elevated by nature. My alchemy coexists with spirits while pouring Hennessy. Red Lotus poet deciphering my dreams. I swallow wisdoms and songs till I can breathe. As the breath of fire rider within the flames of the last dragon. Within the flames of the last dragon. I within the flames of the last. Yeah. Packing bowls on autopilot, on a rolling autopilot, on a rolling school, and now I'm acing all the other life-ish. Only got a gun to price-ish, only keep it fun and nice. The homies who they want it righteous. Phonies no eagle knife and stomach me confront a crisis. I get extreme, I've been a beast. 3-6 and out of the sea. 7 heads, 10 horns, how I'll probably be. Too much knowledge now and I don't know which noggin to feed. Still my life is going downhill like a noggin ski. On a slalom, not a problem, I've been throttling speed. Up to nominal, staccato flows to pop in the street. I've been knocking on the opposite of opulency. I've been approximately popular, but top on a beat. A1 since day one when I popped on the scene. But somehow I be getting blocked on the feed. These algorithms like algorithms, hip-hop enemies. Tipper, Taylor, soldier, spy, they control their pride. I say no abide, I won't fold or hide. I'm controlling my motherfucking life. I'ma post it twice over my life over if I don't blow overnight. So overexpose my sight, a roller coaster inside. The ups, downs, a hush sound as I hustle these SoundCloud puffs round like Puff Pass. Feel gas out, it's just gas, I must act. Today is a bust if I don't bust ass. They make me a bust cast in marble or stone. Once they gargled my feet art on the throne. Take a H out of hope, how I pardon my bros. Treat an occupied office as a part of my home. Throw my feet up, tweet up, and start me a show. Stacking cards against humanity to talk when I host. Like Johnny Carson with a heart made of stone. And rip apart what you know, till all you see in us is darkness and cold. You know, the fire to sow. Brimstone, fire, and cold. Catchphrases from provoke. These niggas the times that I know. Sure, the times. Sure. Do it, West. Do it, West.
Yes, it's all day, baby. Yes, it's all day. Yeah, all day. Yeah, all day, baby. All day, yeah, all day. Yeah, all day, baby. All day, yeah, all day. All day, baby. Young Wesley. All day, all day, all day, baby. Groove box on the beat, yo. Groove box on the beat, yo. All day, all day.
Hashtag the Love Gang movement.
All day, all day.
Hashtag the Love Gang.
All day, all day, all day, baby. All day,
Bad ways.
all day.
Love it.
Oh my God! It's 11 something on a Thursday. That means it's time for you to definitely tune into the stream to hear me whine about how this laptop might have been dropped in water or maybe some bad waves. Now let's go around the room and see what we got in the building. You know we're gonna start with you talking all this trash. Oh my God, we got Legends. That's right, I didn't need to yell at
How
you.
you doing today? How's everybody doing?
Oh, we all right. Probably better than I'm gonna be doing when I watch this stream back. Yo, shout out to everybody who actually just listens to this. Shout out to y'all, and all of you who watch this. I'd like to apologize for my behavior because I really was salty. I really was salty, and the funniest thing is I always make fun of others who don't show up on time, and I normally show up at 10 and test stuff, and I was like, oh, it'll be fine, and it turned out to be fine eventually.
Yeah, it always works out.
It really does.
That's why.
All right, but Legends, could you talk into this microphone? Tell them about yourself.
Yeah, so, I spent a long time hanging around people like Warren, and, clearly we're disgusting individuals with no morals or scruples. We're degenerates, and so when you get us together, we'd like to have a good time.
Yes, and we're going to have a very good time today. This playlist is off the hook. You're on today's playlist.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, it's a song about how I modified my gun to kill more people because they found out where I live.
All right, now.
Right.
And on the other side of the table is probably a more law-abiding citizen. That would be Ramon
the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning.
Come on, Moaning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 Cause you make me feel.
My homie Moaning.
Come on,
My homie Moaning.
come on.
My homie Moaning.
And I feel alright. I say yeah. 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 Woo! All right.
All right,
take it easy, take it easy.
Calm down. I know legends really want to say this though.
Moaning.
Say I do.
You know I love you moaning. You know I love you moaning. Hey, yoo-hoo.
Shout out to Stephen Woosley for saying, because again, Stephen Woosley is a gentleman who watches as well as listens. He said it was the best show ever. Dog, I'm so disgusted at the thought of what I'm going to look like when I see myself complaining and whining, because I'm always making fun of people who do that, and I did it so hard. There was one time that the electric company messed up something on my bill and turned our lights off, and they were like, "Yo, sorry."
I've heard that before, by the way.
sorry.
The electric company messed up.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on this story. Put it like this: they fixed it. Everything is just fine. Thank you, electric company. But I did come home after they was like, "Oh, we'll turn them right on. No problem. Sorry." And so I went to the gym for a few hours, came back, and I was like, "I'm gonna turn the lights on." And I clicked the light, and it didn't come on. And I had the biggest grown man fit. I threw that damn gym bag across my living room so hard, and I was yelling some very colorful things. Yes, I'm sure my neighbor really appreciated hearing me talk about the evils of Satan doing me dirty and turning off my lights, because it was one of the most. I'll tell y'all off mic. What happened, but it was something where they were just like, "Hey man, you owe us XYZ money." And I was like, "How would I owe you XYZ money?" "Yeah, from like over 10 years ago." I said, "But wait, I don't live in XYZ place. How you get that?" And they was like, "I don't know. We just did." And so then I'm sitting here and I'm like, "Look at your records. Do you see where I have lived and how I have lived?" And they was like, "Oh, you know what? That was us." That was totally our fault. We'll turn those right back on. And they took a day. And
man.
they
can just do it right there.
Turns out they can.
Yeah.
It turns out they can, because I actually got a hold of somebody who was like, "Oh, this is a mistake, Mr. Johnson. Just hold on real quick, Mr. Johnson." And she went over to the other line and she came back. I'm telling you, she wasn't gone for probably more than 5 minutes. She said, "Try now." Click them. Right back on.
Is this the bits that you were writing down earlier?
No, these are not the
right,
bits.
I'm
I'm
just
glad. You know what? I'm glad you off camera. You are off camera. Look at that. That's right. You are all out of the frame. You got to scoot over closer. Come on over to the degenerate.
I don't know if I need to be over here. This might get dangerous.
Yeah.
Last time you had the COVID.
I did not have COVID. I don't understand where you. How are you diagnosing? Like, what are you?
I'm a doctor only on flights. I always book my flight as a doctor. So in the air, if they ever ask if they need a doctor, this is when they come to me. But
I heard you was
sometimes I bring it down to earth.
Is it a bit you were writing down earlier? All right. My name is Warren Phoenix Johnson, but the correct pronunciation of my name is
Big Bad Warren Phoenix Johnson.
You guys like that? Like this guy?
The Asiatic black man backhandling business. Speaking of some of this business, we're gonna. Oh God, this is gonna be the best show ever. The Asiatic black man backhandling business. Speaking of some of this business, let me tell you how it's going down today. We're gonna roll into our news segment, a little segment we like to call
You May Have,
because you may have heard and you may have not. Then we're gonna roll into the Huckman Hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs. And then we're gonna roll into the ins and outs, relationship advice, where we crack open the novel of one of our love lives and realize if you speak as fast as I speak when I talk, you get her off just right. And then we will not be doing Ayo What Man, because we have totally exacerbated all of the time at the top of this broadcast that we should not have done. And now we are completely out of time. And we normally don't get to that anyway, because Sean gonna ask something ignorant and we gonna run over it anyway. But with that being said, Legends, how was your week?
It was pretty good. I almost died yesterday. I was choking on some chicken in the apartment of a dancer.
That sounds like a way to go.
Yeah, man, it's a long story. But
Choking your chicken in the apartment of some dancer?
no, choking on a chicken.
I'm sorry.
It's the proper phrasing is what alludes to this joke.
I'm sorry.
So what you did is you didn't let the joke rest.
Let it marinate.
You almost rested in peace.
I mean, I hopped up from my chair. I was alone in the house.
Oh, man.
And
That's why you're choking your chicken.
I stood up, beating my chest, made some noises, heard that the whole floor was silent. There was no one coming to my aid. I was going to die. Luckily, I had a bottle of Avion nearby. Saved my life. Thank you very much.
Shout out to Avion Water.
So we're not sponsored.
I opened and I just poured it all over my face until it made its way through me, and then I threw up into the sink.
Pause.
Yeah, there was no Heimlich necessary. Yeah, but I survived, man. Imagine if I died there.
Man.
That would have been horrible.
It would have been a lot of conspiracy theories finding me dead in the house of a dancer.
Dancer. What kind of
Well, autopsy would have found the chicken in your throat, so.
For sure, but I mean, at least my family would have known I died doing what I love. Eating chicken.
Choking your chicken. Ramon, what'd you do?
I DJ'd the marathon.
Oh, how was
Oh
that?
man, sorry to step on this. I'm really sorry. I hate the marathon. Anybody that's out there running thinking you're doing something for yourself, just run at home. You're messing up the whole city for everybody. You come all the way here from somewhere else to mess up the city. So go ahead. No, you DJ. That's nice.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool. We was out there from like 9:30 to like 2:30. Another DJ and I just going back to back. You know, it was pretty cool.
Was the other DJ Kenyan?
No.
Okay.
Why?
That's the winner. Was Kenyan.
Now my other question. Go ahead. You be cutting off more than a carpenter. Come on. Go ahead.
It's the timing.
Cutting off more than Lorena Bobbitt.
Oh! Yo, man. According to the cops, it wasn't much to cut. So there was an after party, I'm assuming, right?
Well, no. So we're like non-official DJs. We just put our equipment out there and stuff. But no, a friend of mine owns a shop, so we DJ in front of the shop. But we had like our own little after party. We had like a pre-party the day before, where we were just hanging out, and the girls were making signs for the people they knew that was going to be running, and we were like just playing music and drinking. And then got up the next morning, did it all over again, and then. You
were just waiting for him, right?
Yeah. I'm waiting.
So it's like tailgating for a non-existent sporting event almost.
Yeah. We were basically tailgating for, but it's fun. It was fun. It was a good time.
So what's it like? They just run by? Do you see them again, or you only see them once, right?
Yeah, I only see them once.
Okay.
Yeah. But we were like, so we see our friends, and we had like these. Yeah, it's like.
Why are you disappointed? Okay.
It's like, okay. It's like that. What's that? Like that lady is like, have you ever had Krispy Kremes? You're like, yeah. Were they crispy? And she goes, just walks up.
False advertisement. All right, man. Let's just jump down. Let's just jump right into it. Ramon, tell them the internet crowd love.
Hey, if you want to find us on Facebook, we're in the Bad Waves Remix. You can find us on Instagram under Bad Waves Comedy. You can watch us live right now on YouTube under Bad Waves Radio. I think the phone is working, right? We never
supposed to be.
It's supposed to be working. So if you want to call and chat with us on the phone, the number to dial is 312-985-7834. Once again, 312-985-7834.
I dare you to call.
I dare you.
Talk some shiz, Nathaniel, with the bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. For the first time today, we are going to break your love.
I heard a lot of garbage and antics and trashed them out. Made verses in the pamphlets and passed them out. Relax, I'm pouring facts without a hash of doubt. Cashing out for cheese, what my craft's about. While you bored to death sleeping, I'm off to the left tweaking. What if my bro is setting me up and my chest leaking? I'm so blessed, even I'm one of the best breathing. If I hide my head up into this coffin, it's just Jesus. And if that ever happened, of course I'm dressed decent. The Lord is my shepherd, I'm here wearing my sheepskin. Till then, jail workouts, that same weekend. And you don't want beef, I'm observing you just vegan. A street preacher, I'm solidified. I talk about getting by and youngins getting high. I talk about the genocide, there's a genocide. Like, why a good brother died and there's a snitch alive. And some is tied to a fat case, pressure can make your neck break. Humans here to witness, the cameras is there to spectate. Can't play with me, ain't with the head fake. I'm like KD, that's more the oil and mustard over some lead tape. Well, let's hustlers talk. Be aware who you meet. Stay away from buckets of pork. You know I'm walking that walk. Take a look at my feet. You can say I'm stuck in New York. Where they're staring you to scheme. Only hear you when you clean. They're comparing you to cream. And the Mary be the jeans. And the bucket with the G's. Where the brothers been deceived when we bubbling. Still deal with government disease.
Triple fat gooses and snow goggles, Studio 54 to fly on the wall. That's all you sniff a whole bottle. Why sleep when you can go out and eat? God, my JVC vibrates the concrete. Lovely, earth shaking, bombing your shelter. I radiate the city and turn your shelter to the worst basement. Come through with the weapon drawn, freedom or death. My people's half stepping on stepping stones. The revolution is on. I'm hardware from head to toe. Reef hit me up and through the baton. It's the sidewinder, silence, and sniper. When it's beef, I want the one who talk the most ish. Aiming at the hype one from CLR to Wild Wild West. Killer cow style, countdown to take over. Now how about that? Yeah, no game shall be played. I manifested it that every member of my circle shall be paid. So catch this fade, cause after this I got money to count. From giving cats the best displays. Throwing these grenades, strays and poisonous blaze. Still making noise in the J's. Still making noise in the J's.
I heard a lot of garbage and antics and trashed them out.
Still making noise in the J's.
Made verses in the pamphlets and passed them out.
Still making noise in the J's.
If you don't know, now you do. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang. Baby.
Sent my love a letter, poured my heart onto the page. Sent it last December. Been sitting around waiting for days. Checked the mail today, and I regret to say, looks like my love's gone away. Guess it's for the better. My letter said, return, return, return to sender. Red flag you waved, said my heart was yours, but you gave it back the next day. Treated as a side, shame you never tried. One of the worst kind of guy. Guess it's for the better. My letter said, return, return, return to sender. Return, return, return to sender. Return, return, return. Tied to the darkness, left alone cause you were heartless. Sparks when we met, but I regret even starting this. Too weak is what they claim. New chick is where you stayed. Time heals all wounds, so let the chips fall where they may. Never pray you ill will. Deep love for you still, but I gotta send that love to the parts you couldn't feel. Pray you turn back to the light. So tired of the fight, lost looking for the thesis, just discovered on my side. Optimistic for my future, cut you out like a tumor. Numb the pain with the strain and let nature heal this future. Good times that I'll remember, but it's time that we sever. Cause I gave you all my love and now I return to sender. To sender. Return, return, return to sender. Return, return, return to sender.
What's up? This is Seattle's Anthony Danza, and you listening to Bad Waves on Q4 Radio. We got plays to make.
It was the muscles in the dungeons, in the kitchen with a dish. Calamari and prawns, all I do is talk fish. Imperial butter, all we do is stay fresh. You can ask sauces, if all they do is say less. They fake like veneers, we gotta keep caution. Listen, I just let the dentist, he said keep flossing. Completely out of pocket, worried about another man's pocket. Y'all be on some fun type this shit, it's another topic. Whole things in the Honda, it was physics in the Civic. Chemical reaction, it was this shit terrific. Self-made, self-paid, I don't owe nobody. Blew up and act like I don't know nobody. I'm locked in. We locked in. Locked in. I'm locked in. We locked in. Locked in. Come on, what we doing? Break it down and fill them bags well. Ironically, it's stacked well. Money machine singing to my soul, it sound like Maxwell. Know I got a track record. Know I whip them tracks well. I'm just speaking humbly. I just say the facts well. Whole nother echelon. Hey, this shit is a bomb. Mac sauce, Chick-fil-A. Mustard in the ketchup on. ADHD player. For real, I go extra hard. Nasty to Nas to the real Pablo Escobar. Dancing with the potion. Mother Mary and Joseph. They saying it's a movie, but I don't see the motion. Sesame Street combos. We don't use the big words. And Oscar that green graduated to a big bird. I'm locked in. We locked in. Locked in. I'm locked in. We locked in. Locked in.
Get off the phone, stop gossiping. Get off the corner, put the blunt down, lock in. Lock in. You feel me? That means, yo, you wanna go? No, I can't. I gotta stay here, I gotta lock in.
I'm locked in. We locked in. Locked in. I'm locked in. We locked in. Locked in. Yeah, Danza, you know, all my ones locked up, locked out, locked down. I'ma need you to stay on your mission and lock in. Alright? All my ones on the grind, doing time, my family, my brothers, my sisters, my people. Every set, every call.
This is Frank Joshua. You're listening to Bad Waves Radio. It's on q4.org. I don't know why I bother. I send them my new music or they steal it anyway and then they play it, which is nice, but then they just like cut it up and sing their own versions. And honestly, it's like, why?
If I promised to myself that I truly wouldn't care, if I knew that I was lying but really didn't dare, allow this man to daydream, or think of things, or look at things, or talk of things, or smell the things that just might make it clear.
listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Oh, yeah.
We back on the land list, Nathaniel.
To you.
And before we move any further, I got to tell you what you just heard. We kicked everything off with a song that was made in-house. It actually wasn't even supposed to be a real song, but Groovebox was in here, made the beat on the spot, and sang over it, did all that. We had Young Westy in here, and it turned out to a little rendition I like to call Live Bad. It was back when we was rolling super tough, super tight, over 100 deep with the squad and the Beloved Gang. A whole lot of gang-ish.
Beloved gang, baby.
Yo, and then COVID dropped.
Oh,
yeah, okay. I have no problem doing that. We still a gang you run with or run from. All right, so then out of that, we went into Noise in the J's by Reef Hustle featuring Planet Asia. Then we rolled up out of that into Sammy Ray, Return to Sender. This is our first time on in rotation. Also, this is a brand, Noise in the J's is the first time we ever played that.
That was pretty good.
Noise in the J's was real tight. Then we jumped out of Noise in the J's into some new, Noise in the J's, into Return to Sender, into some brand new Anthony Danza from a new mixtape. It's called Locked In. People love this terminology. My sister kept saying that over and over and over.
Locked in?
Yeah, during her move, when we were moving. She's like, she's like talking to her friends on the phone. They got to lock in. When he come in, lock in. And her mom was like, okay, you know what? We moving this stuff, and I need you to lock in. Oh my God. So then we went out of that. Into Frank Joshua, If I, the Sideliner remix. I mean, Frank, you can't. We were just talking about it. Ledges is not only a very talented vocalist with his raps and his singing, but he's also a producer. And we're talking about remixes and whatnot. And we're talking about how that's an actual remix, like how Frank Joshua have actual remixes.
Yeah.
And it's another classic Frank Joshua. Ledges had a wonderful story about a remix that he made the song better.
By removing the artist.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay. Oh man, and I mean, I'm not gonna go too ignorant, but like with this remix though, so you said you removed the artist. Frank sometimes in these remixes, like a bunch of verse and stuff will be taken out, and they'll just like focus on certain stuff, and then like the certain stuff that you like, that actually had a different. I don't want to say meaning, but a different placement, if you will, in the song will change. So like there's that line where he's like, if you talk of things and look at things and smell of things and pull my finger. You know what I mean? Like that. That line, I don't know. It just kind of hit hard with the in the background.
Right. I don't know. That sounds like
it does sound like it. It sounds like he just took a trip to
Le Butcher!
Sing, 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 sing. That's right. You already knew what the hell was going on. You're sitting here with your sound stings asking why. Well, we pull out our knives and ask why not. That's how we chop it up at Le Butcher. Sing, 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 sing. Talk of things and cut of things.
Cutting and chopping.
Chop of things. That's why, Frank. All right. Now that we have inundated Ledges with our bit, because, hey, I'm sorry. I can't. You know what? I'm not even going to comment. We just going to keep moving. It is time for our news segment. A little segment that we like to call You May Have. Because you may have heard, you may have not. Leading the way like a comedic Satriali. I don't know if you know who that is, but it's a deep cut for all my Sopranos fans.
Oh, okay.
It is Ramon
the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning.
Come on, Moaning.
I say yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
Because you make me feel my homie Moaning.
Come on.
My homie Moaning.
Come on.
My homie Moaning.
And I feel alright. I say yeah. 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 Woo!
Okay, now
take
take
it
easy. Okay, but you know what? I can't help it. I got to say.
Moaning. You know I love you moaning, moaning. You know I love you moaning, moaning. Yoo-hoo. Is he more funnier than Ronnie Ray? Not one.
Oh, right, because when Ronnie Ray doesn't participate, at least Ronnie Ray will participate audibly and be like, "Oh, there we go again."
I was trying to keep a straight man face. It was impossible. I was trying to keep it.
This is why people should tune into the chat to see how we just did that. There was a bit that just happened that is only purely visual, but also thank you for not tuning into YouTube because again, you will get to see me whine. Oh my God. And the saddest part about it is I think Ramon is so used to it, he didn't even think about it. I feel like you was just looking on some old, this is a side I've never seen of you before.
I was highly disappointed.
All right.
What's all this going to the gym stuff for?
Right.
It's because I'm in touch with my feelings.
He's not leaving all that anger there.
I know, right? All right, hit us off, Ramon.
All right, let's start off. So, you know, you have a dog at your house, and sometimes you worry about your dog. And so now they have these cameras that you put inside your house where you can like see what's going on, you know, in your house when you're not there. And that's what a couple did, you know, for their patient, for their pet. But what they had was these cameras, the motion camera, you know, when you move, it takes a picture.
Okay. Oh, God. Here we go.
So reviewing that camera, they saw a figure with a hoodie on following the dog, and the dog was running away from the figure with a hoodie on.
Was it the Babadook?
It must have been the Babadook. So there's a theory that the house is haunted, and there's a ghost in the house running around scaring the dog.
Or it could just be the wife's side piece.
Exactly. That's what I was going to. That was exactly my point, because apparently the figure has a shadow. So I'm guessing
it's clearly a person.
It's a person, and she's trying to play it off like, no, that's a ghost. It's just like no,
it's the Babadook.
So they say basically either you just got robbed or
as long as he's chipping in on rent or whatever, it doesn't matter,
right?
You know, I don't think you really feel that way.
Yeah, as long as
yeah, exactly. Yeah, there you go. Go ahead, do one of your little bits.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Come through, throw down, whatever, stay a while, chase the dog. You know what I mean? Just if there's two rules. You can't have the last of it if it's like my turkey sandwiches or something.
Or the ass.
You can have that.
All right, let's keep going. What else you got, Ramon?
All right, let's see what we got. So a woman, a couple, they have a long distance relationship, and they see each other every 3 months or so. And the girlfriend is noticing that there's one thing that's occurring every time she shows up.
Okay.
Her boyfriend has an allergic reaction.
Every time she shows up.
Every time she shows up. And so she was wondering, like, you know, what's going on. So she's been like she's been using hyperallergenic stuff. And then every time she shows up again, he starts to like break out, you know, like sneezing and wheezing.
Please tell me we find out what this is.
Well, no, apparently she says he thinks he's allergic to her. God, but I don't think he's allergic to her.
This is a Ramon Blue Ball special. Like, why do you bring up these things and just like no recourse, no nothing, no conclusion?
I want to fill in the gaps, but just racism keeps trying to fill these gaps.
I think it's like the Family Guy when the black dude always show up. He's like, I'm not racist. I don't know. I think the guy. I think like the first story. I think it might be a side piece, and the guy is just like trying to get her out of the house really quick.
Now this is what I think. I think it might be a side piece, but I think it's stress related.
He's stressed that she's there.
Yeah,
and he's like nervous, and he's trying to get her out of there.
Like psychosomatic.
Yeah. It's not like he's trying to get her out of there. It's just like he's keeping the secret. And he's never been a guy to keep secrets before. And so he's like trying to like.
Maybe
like,
she just stinks, bro.
No, he's like, oh my God, I just got through freaking somebody last night.
The highs are back. And then she's like, oh, I got to go. And she leaves early. So she doesn't even stay that long. She like stays a couple of days because he's like, he can't take it. So I think that's what it is. Huh?
Might she be Canadian?
It doesn't say.
What would that have to do with anything?
They're different, bro. Shout out to all the Canadians who might be tuned into the broadcast. You know you're different.
I don't know they're that different. All right, keep going.
All right, here's a woman who really cares about her boyfriend.
Okay.
And, well, here's the thing. We are all human beings, right?
Speak for yourself.
Not Canadians.
Not Canadians.
Wow.
But we're all human beings. Well, this woman goes to the extremes and to not getting her boyfriend or, partner to not like her anymore. So she doesn't want to cause anything for him not to like her. She goes to extreme as to when she goes to the bathroom, so he won't hear her pooping, she poops in the bag.
I like her.
She poops in the bag.
I like her. This is
right?
a good woman.
And she uses a towel.
Keep her.
To wipe herself off and clean herself up, and then she throws the poop away in the bag. I mean, right?
I love her.
So yeah, there you go. So
I wanna be with her.
So if you with somebody and they like don't go to that extreme, then they ain't worth.
She ain't
being
worth
with.
it.
She ain't worth
it.
it.
It ain't worth it.
I mean, I've never even known a girl that used the bathroom before, so I'm kind of confused about why this woman is so disgusting.
Yeah, well, most of your women don't ever use the restroom around you.
No, women don't have restroom needs. Bathrooms are made for men.
Right?
This is a man thing only. It's a toilet. It's not for you.
Right?
Dude, you might as well be under a bridge the way you trolling. Okay, you might as well have a gym in your belly. Okay.
All right.
You are trolling.
All right, here's a story that doesn't go anywhere, so I'm not gonna.
Oh my God!
Is it about the WNBA?
No, it's about a girl who who forced her boyfriend to.
You're gonna pay him.
Go ahead.
Oh damn!
Just caught it.
Yeah.
Just caught it, huh?
Oh man! All right, now I won't tell that story.
Look, see.
Allergic reaction. Here we
I
go.
was just telling somebody. I was like, we either gonna go viral or get canceled. That's what old legends is all about.
All right, so imagine going to a new job or not a new job, but you're going into an interview for a new position, right? And they give you the
Doggy
interview.
style?
You sit there and they interview you.
Doggy style.
Doggy style.
Yeah, we're going there for
the new position.
Get
Get on your knees.
Oh my God! Go ahead.
So you go in there, and the interview's going all right. And so the young lady was on the interview, and she said, I have some questions.
Mm-hmm.
And she asked the boss, what do you think about time blindness? He said, time blindness? She said, yes, I have time blindness. I'm never on time. What are your policies on time blindness?
Same as our policies on paying women less.
To which, in my imagination, he was like, get out of my office!
I mean, it's a real thing. These younger generations invent new illnesses every day that
Yeah.
they can use at the office to get some time off. We just would go hide in the bathroom and hang out in the bathroom longer. You know what I'm saying? Like, they literally have created new illnesses that allow them to F off at work.
Yeah, so he basically told her that kind of like you don't have the job, and then you're a millennial. He said he said the same thing. Your generation is ridiculous. Now you guys come up with all these stupid little things, and I'm not gonna accept these stupid little things. And she felt offended, and got up to him and said, "No, you're unprofessional because you don't recognize the things that I go through and the challenges I have in my life."
So did she sue?
She probably should have. Right? I'm thinking, right?
Is she Canadian?
No,
What is your deal today with the Canadians?
Man, they got a lot going on up there. They know what they did.
They know what they did.
To you personally?
And the entire world.
Keep going. The Canadians ain't never did nothing to anyone. That's literally like their reputation.
Do your own research.
Right. All right. I'll save this one for the last. But here, let's go to this one. So, you go to a birthday party. Little kids. The mom invites all the kids to the birthday party, and sometimes they have little themes, right? They have it'll be Thomas the Train, or they'll have like a bunch of stuff, balloons and jumping things. So the theme this mom had, she had Build a Bear party, and the guy knows to build a bear.
I'm familiar with Build a Bear, but I'm a little nervous. Let's see where this goes.
Don't get too nervous. So they had Build-A-Bear, and all the kids came in, and they got a chance to build a bear and built their own bear and select everything they liked about. Have you ever been to Build-A-Bear?
No.
I've seen one at Navy Pier.
Yeah, Navy Pier has one. Yeah. Well, you go in there and you basically off of your personality, you kind of build the bear, and you. So
I hear what's coming.
They built the bear. All the kids built the bear, and they're all excited about what was going on. To find out that the mom told all the kids they had to return the bears. The bears were being made for the daughter of the birthday, so they couldn't even keep the bears. Yeah, I think. All right.
Thank God. I was really.
Did you hear about this on MSNBC? Was this
no. This is like Mirror.
I just really am happy that that's where it went.
Oh yeah, no, it wasn't like nothing.
I thought it was another classic Ramon thing where the bear had arms coming out the butt, or they had like an arm for a penis.
Somebody put a penis on the bear.
They put like little eyes for nipples. Like that's a classic Ramon where it's just a bunch of little kids running around with bears that have genitalia.
Well, these are soft stories today.
And they go home to their parents, and all of a sudden. The mom is now being sued for trauma because now the kids done seen things they ain't seen.
Those kids just didn't recognize time blindness.
Yeah, they didn't recognize time
blindness. Genitalia blindness.
Oh, that's one of the things the guy said about time blindness. He said, well, so imagine if you go to the hospital and you got a gunshot wound and you're dying, and the doctor says he's late and for time blindness and you die. It's like, are you gonna sue?
You gotta respect his disabled his ableness.
Right. But anyway, the kids were disappointed. They thought they was gonna get their own bear. So, no, you were making bears for my daughter.
Hey, read Sean Chantel's comment.
What did he say?
Check him out.
That's still pretty rude because overall those bears cost a lot of money. Built one and put multiple voices in each. Built one and put multiple voices in each arm and left playing like 120. What is that?
It's for your child, Sean.
Yeah, he went to build a bear.
Child's not worth 120.
Man. Oh, he did it. He got a built a bear for one of his.
Listen, reading comprehension is the American education system, right?
Yeah.
We're working on this.
I'm working on it.
We'll get back to you guys.
We'll be back.
We'll be back after the break.
Check after the break. So a woman got upset because she's pregnant and she went into labor. Her water broke.
Uh-huh.
And she needed to go to the hospital. And her husband said, "What are we having for dinner?"
Placenta.
Return placenta.
Wow.
So yeah, that's a quick draw. She was upset because her husband asked her what was for dinner, and he asked her multiple times. She basically her water broke. He asked her what was for dinner. She said, "We have to go to the hospital. I'm about to have a baby." Took us to the hospital. While she was in the room, he's like, "I don't know what I'm gonna eat tonight." And he kept asking her. A few hours later, asked her the same thing, and somebody else commented that there. I guess the husband's been doing stupid things. One husband was in the nursing delivery room with his wife, passed gas, and it really smelled really bad. And he said to his wife, "Man, what you been eating?" Because it smells like
he passed gas and did her.
And yelled out loud, "Man, what you been eating?" And she told him to get out of the room. And so he didn't witness this baby being born.
By the way, Sean said he built a bear for his ex lady.
Oh, so that's why $120?
Oh, yeah, she's not worth it.
No.
She was never worth it, bro.
Oh, my God.
Man, ain't no bear worth $120, that's for sure.
Oh, my God. Well,
I just got a phone call here about the updated COVID vaccine. I didn't know they were still making COVID vaccines. You guys getting those? It came from Scam Likely, though.
Oh, really?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Telling you there's a boost. It's time for your booster.
Yeah, we're gonna boost you all the way back, into reality.
Oh my God!
All right, let's close it out with this one. So hey, listen, we all have our things, right? And in marriage, sometimes things don't work out.
Okay.
Right, and then some people fall out of love. Some people maybe discovered that they're not into women anymore. Or they're not into men.
I felt
anymore.
like this was a personal attack.
Right? No. So this happened to a couple. They were married, and things. Well, basically they're married, and things kind of started going south a little bit, and basically the guy moved out and said he didn't want to be in the relationship anymore. And while he was alone, he basically started experimenting, and come to find out that he discovered he was bisexual. And
discovered it.
This is
nonsense.
Discover card. They give you double your cash back at the end of the year.
That's what he got. He got double.
Yeah, he did double his cash back. Double his ass back.
Double his ass back.
Dude, he already knew.
Yeah.
He had to already have known.
So,
how could he have not already known that?
So what do you do when you discover that you're a bisexual single man?
Start yourself up in OnlyFans.
That would be the first. That would be the first one. But no, he went on Grindr and met a young man and hooked up with the young man and had a good time. Brought him. Went out for some drinks, had some dinner.
Is this a story from your weekend? I'm trying to figure out. Is this from the news too?
No, it's from the news too.
Okay.
No, these are all news.
I didn't know what was going on
here. I try to like make it sound like not like news, but
it sounded super personal.
Yeah.
Because it got vague in all the right moments.
Right. So it's like, so I went.
Randomly vague.
So a guy just met another guy.
The
He's
guy's
a
another
good guy.
guy.
He's a nice guy, good-looking guy.
Well, they don't put the names down here, so.
I keep going.
So anyway, he hooks up with the guy. That brings him back to his house and whatever they do what they do, sword fight and all that. Pack and fudge and the guy makes candy.
He's a chocolatier.
He's a chocolatier.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
The three chocolatiers.
Yeah.
All for one in one hole.
See, that is the wrong person for you to be around. You already be doing random stuff, and now you think it's safe out here. It's not safe out here. Go ahead and tell your damn story.
All right. Well, it was a one-time deal with this guy, and I never saw him again.
You never saw him again.
I never saw him again. So
come on, man, just keep going.
All right. So he has a daughter.
Plow through.
Yeah, plowing through. He has a 24-year-old daughter who's basically just raving about her new boyfriend.
Oh no!
This is the world we're in today. It's 2023.
Yep.
Let's hear the rest of this.
Raving out her new boyfriend, and he's like, "Well, I would like to meet this boyfriend." And she says, "Well, yeah." And she asked his ex-wife about the boyfriend. He said, "Yeah, I met him. A really nice guy, young." And he said, "Well, I need to meet this guy." I said, "All right, so we'll have a dinner." And in a dinner, the young man walks in the door.
No,
you've guessed it.
No, I did not.
Turns out,
I know it wasn't.
It was the young man he had a little sexual encounter.
No, it was not. Jesus.
So the transitive properties of that relationship are incest.
Yes.
That's how that works.
So yep.
Eskimo brothers and sisters, Eskimo siblings,
Eskimo parents.
Yeah.
It's his daughter.
Yeah. So he at first he said I guess the guy didn't the guy didn't recognize him.
He said it was the same guy was dating his daughter.
Yeah, same guy's dating his daughter.
That he dated.
That he had messed around with.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah.
So he said, "Go ahead."
So when the guy walked in the door, he noticed that was the same guy, and he said, the guy didn't say anything. So I guess he may not, because it was like a one night stand, so he maybe don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, or he did remember, and he's trying to, he's like, he's not gonna be like, "Hey,
hey, don't touch her.
Hey, don't touch her. Fancy seeing you here."
Oh my God, not fancy seeing you here.
But so he said, he was trying to be the cool, the dad was like give him the hard time. And like how dads be like, "You better be good to my daughter," But I think he's
as good as you were to
right,
me.
as good as you were to me. He's probably like, "Hey, you know what? I bet you this guy likes it in doggy style, right?"
I think this is like season 2, episode 3, Euphoria. By the
way. So they never said anything to each other, but that's crazy.
Dude, do you think he should have told his daughter?
I would have immediately told my daughter.
That was the thing they were saying, that should he tell his daughter or should he not say anything?
I would tell my daughter immediately. I would actually I would sit them both down and explain.
Well,
the whole
so
scenario.
the thing is they don't know. I'm sorry, I left this out, but the thing is they don't know that he's bisexual.
Yeah, but this is the time you got to come clean.
So he's like, "Well, do I want to come out the closet by telling her that my daughter's new boyfriend I already plugged?"
100%. This is the time for you,
Right?
sir.
I don't know.
Was he seeking advice? Where is this coming from?
Yeah, he's seeking advice. He was
Yes.
saying, should I tell?
It's too late. He's already had his way with her.
Yeah. Yeah, that's already.
This is the real issue.
There's a 6 degree of separation right there. Not even 6 degrees, like one.
I don't.
I'm glad you saved that.
Yeah, we're living out here. You got a sound button out here? Press one of these for this.
Things are.
Press something to get us out of this.
We'll do it. Wait, I already pressed that one here.
You gonna paint hell?
Oh, that's a good one. Oh my god.
This is why I don't have kids.
Yeah.
That's because you might screw.
You might screw your daughter's boyfriend.
Or like my son's girlfriend or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows how it's gonna work out?
Oh my god. It's so funny you said press this thing, and I was just so taken aback. Where it's just like I don't even want to press anything.
That has got to be like the worst. Ugh.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So how about those jets?
How about those jets?
All right.
But this guy likes it on all fours.
What? See how?
These tags are getting worse and worse.
All right.
You got some songs to put on?
Oh man, great broadcast. All right. Well, on that note, let me hear you go.
It's on.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my part of the news. Now, this is very hard-hitting news, very provocative news, very critically disclaimed news. And I don't go to any news source, no. I don't go to MSNBC. I don't go to CNN. I don't go to ABCDEFG. I go to one place and one place only, and that's WorldStarHipHop.com. WorldStar. Let's get into it. A stripper falls from a pole at her work as she was performing a trick and almost breaks her neck. Now, usually men go to strip clubs to tip and give money, but she was the one that almost paid the price. And it's funny because a lot of times when we go to these places, we kind of get out of hand, but it appears that she was the one that lost her grip. Yeah, now, don't you hate? Yeah, see, you gotta let it smile. Like, that was.
They're called dancers.
As we learned from your story earlier,
they're exotic dancers.
All right, moving right along.
I'm like 2 seconds. I'm delayed today.
A man challenges a homeless dude to a fight and gets his ass kicked. I think that's really stupid because everyone knows that homeless people can box. Moving on. Moving right along.
That's like asking a homeless guy. So when you got to move, ask a homeless guy to come and pack your stuff.
Now, by the way, homelessness is a horrible thing that's happening in our country today and all over the world. It's nothing to make fun of.
Yeah, donate. I'll send my Venmo. We'll put up my Instagram later. I got a GoFundMe, just so you know I'm out here. And that dude beat it out of me.
All right, moving right along. A woman in clown makeup offers to fillet a man for a couple of dollars, for $5 for 20 minutes, I think. No, she wanted $20 for 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. I was like, man, she's selling some cheap.
Yeah, $20 for 5 minutes while she's wearing clown makeup. I believe that transaction would have been crusty.
But
let me tell you something. I don't know about y'all because I'm kind of silly. I kind of would have tried to made her believe I was gonna do it. I tried to do a little prank, but this woman was wearing clown makeup, so I shouldn't joke her. You know what?
What if he would have like the clown with the flower and the guy pulls out his penis and there's peas in her face. You go,
See, you stepped over my bid for that. I was still going.
Sorry.
You know what? I'm not even going to do it.
Wait, that was the question?
No, it was multiple demonstrations.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, no, it's too
Look,
late. You destroyed it.
It definitely had something to do with the fillet of fish, though.
No, it had something to do with the woman walking around in clown makeup. There are some men who actually would have done it. She could have probably would have had to beat him off with a stick, or maybe even a Batman.
Ah, who are you? I'm Batman.
Morgan Freeman is Batman. Oh my God! Closing out. Documented idiocy.
Batman.
Batman. Morgan Freeman is Batman for some reason. It's just gold to me. All right, closing out. A woman fillets the barrel of a gun.
Ooh.
That's right. Now, if that gun would have unloaded on her crazy in her crazy mouth, it would have been one waste of a busted nut. Hey, she was giving literal head. If that gun would have let go of that load, you would have known she was definitely serious about giving brains. And that'll do it for me, and that'll do it for the news. A little news segment we like to call You May Have, because you may have heard and you may have not. Coming up later, we're going to hit y'all off with the How Come On Hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs. But before all that, we're going to hit y'all ass off with some of this music. Ramon, tell them the internet crapola.
Hey, if you're on Facebook, you can find us on the Bad Ways Remix. If you're on Instagram, you can find us on the what is it? Bad Waves Comedy. If you are on YouTube, you can watch us right now, Bad Waves Radio, or you can dial in, chat with us, 312-985-7834. Once again, 312-985-3844. Any clowns in the house?
Talk some shiz, Nathaniel, with the bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. Once again, we are... Thank you, Ramon. Once again, you know what? Grow up, be an adult. And now it's time for us to get the blicky on!
Heat check, doggy, show some respect. Up and preheating, I ain't eat shit. Chicago style dish, beat a deep fish. Shoot a high percentage from the field, coming 3s. Yeah. Meat sweat. I'm perfect cause I'm rare, little pinkness. Gotta take it slow with the beef breast. Check your girl cause my brisket be her weakness. No regrets. I'm working up some butt sweat, I need to de-stress. I ain't even on the cusp yet, I'm crowning, I guess. But we turning up the thermostat and put the peep this. Heat check, earn a new business. Toe in the water, never burn my Yeah, it's cold, but I got the hot lips and I'm baking now, so you gotta trust the process. Yeah.
Sizzle like we on that grease, no gristle. We that brand of beef official, no whistle. This triple stay playing through the heat. Keep it hotter than a thermos. Haters just fuel us like a furnace. Better check your diet, you looking unfit. Gotta check on that climate, we don't ever cool it. Can you check why they quiet when they see we legit? No need to check our pilot, cause we already lit. When we coming and they see him too. See him sweating like a steam room. I explode on the scene, frozen turkey deep fryer. You implode, Yao Ming, T-Mac, no finals, our shows, propane. Lighting up that amplifier, my flow is gasoline, this beat's that fire. I never stop glowing. You a flash in the pan and it's showing.
To the crowd, Lillard heat check. Oh! It's not fair. Look at the shot, and he hits it. It's a three-pointer for Reggie Miller. Here's a heat check. Keep him coming over Caspi. Oh boy. Heat check.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Sally Green. You're listening to Bad Waves Radio with Ramon the Savage Slayer and Big Bad Warren Phoenix Johnson. I feel it in my bones, a little bit obsessed. I try so hard not to lose my head. Don't wanna hit the ground, I gotta keep it
Nobody ever told me no when I bounced the trunk. You got to drop it back if you love that. Drop it back. You want it. You got to drop it back if you love that. Drop it back. You want it. You got to drop it back if you love that. Drop it back. You want it. You got to drop it back if you love that. Drop it back. You want it. Don't try to tell me nothing. Don't try to tell me nothing.
Don't be scared. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
I put a switch on my Glock cause they know I stay. Half of these is out, so all they doing is hate.
Don't play no games with me.
Don't play no game.
Don't say no name to me.
Won't say no name. I put a switch on my Glock cause they know I stay. Half of these is out, so all they doing is hate.
Don't say no name to me.
Won't say no name.
Don't play no games with me.
Don't play no
Don't say
game.
no.
Won't he do it? Hop out leaking fluid. I'm a druid. Told you like Confucius. Now we shooting. It's so fucking stupid. I've been through it. Chase you through the ruins. 40 out the window, out on MLK. Catch you when we kill you. This is NFA. Now it's Twitter space. We don't catch no case. You won't see no face. You can't find no trace. I put a switch on my Glock cause they know I stay. Half of these is out, so all they doing is hate.
Don't play no games with me.
Don't play no game.
Don't say no name to me.
Won't say no name. I put a switch on my Glock cause they know I stay. Half of these is out, so all they doing is hate.
Don't say no name to me.
Won't say no name.
Don't play no games with me.
Don't play no game. You know me, I be on a plane. At the crib, you so fucking lame. You and me, we are not the same. Gave you game, but you were not gang. Try to put you on, but you from the bags. Now I'm loading clips and I'm loading mags. Keep on talking shit, it's a body bag. I'ma see you in the totus tag. I put a switch on my Glock cause they know I stay. Half of these is out, so all they doing is hate.
Don't play no games with me.
Don't play no game.
Don't say no name to me.
Won't say no
Don't play no
name.
games with me.
I put a switch on my Glock cause they know I stay. Half of these is out, so all they doing is hate.
Don't say no name to me.
Won't say no name.
Don't play no games with me.
Don't play no
Don't say
game.
no.
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Shit, 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 shit.
Oh, yes.
Pop, pop, we dropping bodies. It's a stick up, you punk ass. And before we stick your punk ass up, Ramon, tell them what they heard.
All right, we started that nice block off with Handsome Naked Hot Check. Bus Crates featuring Sally Green.
Bus Crates.
Bus Crates. Hey, I was going to the...
Bus Ortiz.
Bus Crates.
Right, basically there.
Bruscates, Sally Green. Zoned. And then one and only Ledges, Hot NIO.
It's all an acronym. It's actually
Yeah?
Yeah, but I can't say it on air. I don't think.
I don't think you can either. I don't even know what the acronym is, but based off of a lot of the things you said, I'm going to
It's the chorus.
Oh, okay. Half of these people are ops.
That's correct.
All right. Well, that'll do it for Ayo What Now. All right, it's time for Ayo What Man. This is the segment where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs.
I put people on, understand? Streets was happy. Everybody could eat.
Ladies These shout outs and salutes aren't just for young ladies filleting guns, waiting to get their brains blown out from their exquisite head. Who are they for? Damn, that would have been a better punchline than what I actually said. Brains blown out from exquisite head.
There you go.
Damn it.
Now, these shout outs and salutes ain't just for those men packing fudge with their daughter's boyfriends.
Who?
Everyone. It's Candy. He's a candy man.
Boy, oh boy.
Who can make the world? The Candy Man can.
You know what? I'm going to erase this.
This whole episode is just misogyny and homophobia.
I am going to erase this from YouTube.
The Candy Man.
This one is not going to make it. Shout out to everyone who's listening because you are going to hear it.
You're like, je suis une chocolatier.
Chocolata. All right.
With the bus gratis.
Leading the way like our own Willy Wonka is Ramon
the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning. Come on,
Moaning.
I said no.
No. Dude, I forgot to completely shout out Sally Green for that dope-ass drop, by the way. She sent the drop. I was complaining about how long it took her to send the drop. She finally sent the drop in, and she said our names in it. She's like Big Bad Warren Phoenix Johnson.
Big Bad Warren Phoenix Johnson.
Yeah.
But shout out to Sally Green. Her music is like we did that old Thirsty Thursday with her. Like every song is like
can't miss.
Banging.
She's a marksman with music.
Yeah.
Like the producer she works with, and then the way she sings, the topic, the lyrics.
Yeah.
You know, cherry on the top.
She's like a chocolatier. She hits it in the center every single time.
You gonna keep going? You know what? I was about to say something nice about Sally Green, but see here, I'm gonna stop right there. I don't want her to be wrapped up in your mess. Okay, you right here. See, look, you trying to turn that into something dirty, wrapped up in your mess. Come on, man, let's go.
That's what the chocolatier said. All right, let's keep it going. Well, today is
hot NIO. Yeah, hot NIO. Come on, man, let's go.
All right, today we're celebrating Latino heritage. Right? So Latino heritage.
You grew up in Puerto Rico. How you gonna forget?
I recall this.
Well, this is something new. This is something millennials are doing.
He was like washing boats and stuff, right?
Yeah, I was washing. I was diving for pearls.
Is that with the same guy that the guy was dating the daughter guy?
Yeah. What they call him? What do they call him? Benoit. Oh, no.
This is why you're hot NIL. Come on.
All right.
So river pearls.
River pearls.
Y'all just not go.
Sewer pearls.
Probably. It's so sad. I'm not gonna clip any of this.
Oh my gosh!
This episode will never be seen.
This is going in the vault.
Yeah. You are so lucky.
Tune into the Patreon where you can get access to episodes like this and others that won't make it on the air for $5 a month.
Yep.
Okay. If you are listening now, it's like an improv show. You are the only ones who are going to get this. I'm directly going to delete this. Go ahead.
All right. Well, in the spirit of Latino Heritage Month, we are saying salute to Dolores Clara Fernandez Huerta. She is an American leader and civil rights activist who, with Cesar Chavez, they co-founded the United Farm Workers Association. That later merged to be the Agriculture Workers Organization Committee to become the United Farm Workers. She basically helped with the strike they did. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the strike that farmers did and fought for the rights of the farm workers who basically they're all from Mexico and they were getting paid pennies on the dollar.
It's really hard to take you seriously.
Well, to be honest, migrant workers are the ones who pick all of our fruits and vegetables, and they do get treated terribly. They're housed in groups. They're driven around in groups, and they're mistreated.
Yeah. So Dolores Huerta and
you too?
Cesar Chavez.
Shout out to Fabuloso as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Suavitel.
I don't even know who these people are.
Fabuloso, the cleaner, the makes your house smell good.
No, I live in a pigsty.
Oh.
All right, keep going.
All right, well, salute to Dolores Fernandez Huerta. Like, I can say it in Spanish. Dolores Clara Fernandez Huerta. There you go.
All right. Thank you for that. All right. So, wait, say it again.
And to Dolores Clara Fernandez Huertas, we say, salute, 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 salute.
Where's the respect at? Oh, my goodness. I am so upset with myself. So, again, this is a new computer, a new setup, and normally, and I got it right last week. And I'm literally looking at this board, and I don't see what I'm looking for. I know it's
respect?
here. Yes. As Legends was saying in the pre-show, it's usually user error.
Yeah.
It really is.
This is most accurate.
Yeah, okay, fine. Respect.
Respect.
All right, well, that'll do it for the Hakaman Hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs.
I put people on, understand? Streets was happy. Everybody could eat.
Now, these shout-outs and salutes aren't just for the farmers, making sure that they plant deep. Who are they for?
These shout-outs ain't just for those people who work hard, their fingers to the bone, so we can have our nice little plums in our home. I don't know.
Bars. Who are they for? When we come back, we're going to go into the ins and outs, relationship advice, where we find out how deep the farmers can dig into your soil.
Is that what the...
Don't you dare. Before all that, I'm going to hit y'all off with some of this music. Ramon, hit us with the politically correct crapola.
All right, if you are on Facebook, you can find us under Instagram. If you are on Facebook, you can find us under Bad Ways Comedy. Oh, man.
It's just one of those broadcasts.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
If you're on Instagram, you can find us on the Bad Ways Comedy. If you're on Facebook, you can find us on the Bad Ways Remix. You can hear us live right now on YouTube under Bad Ways Radio, or you can dial in and chat with us. The number is 312-985-7834. Once again, 312-985-7834.
Talk some shiz, Nathaniel, with the bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. I guess this is going to be the Blicky up as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, once again, we're going to get the Blicky up!
From the ground, and now he asking me, partner up or die, oh riddle daddy, yeah, we gonna ride. Town. Yeah, that riddle daddy, he rising from the ground, and now he asking me, partner up with you, oh riddle daddy, it's all coming true. Riddle Daddy's a tricky sucker. Sometimes he comes in and then he don't wanna leave, but I made him a promise, and whenever I feel him, I gotta let him. Oh, I gotta let him in, cause he just wanna move. But but he doesn't have a body. All he needs a body. So I gotta let him in. So I gotta let him in. Cause he just wanna on the counter. On the counter. Ah, let's go on. So we gotta let him in. Another got two. We gotta let him in. Ah, three. On the one. One more time. On the counter. On the counter. Go.
Hello everyone, I'm Kaki from Udaipur, India, and you are about to hear one of my songs right here on Bed Waves, only on Q4 Radio.
Your style's like a fire and I'm burning. With desire, you're a star, you're stunning. Runways and flames, you got me yearning. In your style, with the pose you're singing. Style so fly, you're my only view. I'm gonna be looking only at you. You got the touch, stop, push your groove, make a move. I'm gonna be looking only for you. My heart beats. I'm caught to make me lose my mind. I'm into it. Stars so fly, you're my only view. I'm gonna be looking only at you. You got the touch, stop, push your groove, make a move. I'm gonna be looking only for you. Need is you. All I need is you. Can't resist the way you move. My heart beats only for you.
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM.
La música de Harry Fraud.
I love this song. Just like Ronnie says.
If you ain't up on thing, Itchy mobbing in the slang and beloved's the yang. And before we move any further, I gotta tell you what you just heard. So does Ramon.
Yeah.
We kicked that one off with Riddle Daddy by the Bobby Lees, bro. Shout out to the Bobby Lees. They'll get you a hype. They'll get you like, man. Sam, their lead singer, boy. She will put on a hell of a show for your ass. She will have you sweating and jumping. Hey, Riddle Daddy, like, bro, like. I'm telling you, live, it is just as exciting. I can
imagine.
Oh my God.
I missed him at Riot Fest.
Yeah, they gave us some tickets to.
Remember when Riot Fest was like whites only back in the day? That shit was crazy.
Yeah, you can't say crazy
you
on
can't
the
say
radio.
crazy on the radio.
All right, Ramon, let's move along. What did you hear?
I heard Hema Danji, a.k.a. the Cocky
Singer. Sorry, I was late. Do it one more time.
Okay, Hema Danji, a.k.a.
the Cocky Singer. With?
I'm gonna skeet.
I'm gonna skeet.
It was beat.
I thought she said, I'm going to skeet all over your face.
I'm gonna skeet all over you. Yeah. Yo, man, that's your style, bro. That's new, too.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
She said that in a couple weeks ago.
I'm gonna look.
Her homeboy Sajian sent something in, too. Gotta love the international hookup, the international plugs we get. All right, let's.
The song was actually called Your Style, right?
Yeah,
that's what I said.
All right.
I
didn't know.
Not skeet.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm gonna skeet all over your face.
Come on.
Oh my God! The skeet's caught up in your hair. All right. This is the part where we do the romance advice or our takes on things.
Yes.
And we usually start with, God, how many am I going to do? I am so erasing this. This is going to go away.
I really need a copy, though.
I don't know how to do that.
Well, don't erase this. This is art. You can't judge art.
Well, the hell I can't. Have you heard some of the new music that came out in the last 2 weeks? That's part of why I come in here every week to make sure that people get some good cook up. All right, because they've been eating all type of weird fudge that's been coming out of the oven. What?
So the weird fudge?
Throwback.
I don't
to the chocolatier.
To the chocolatier. Je suis une chocolatier.
I don't even understand what you guys are trying to say here.
Well,
all right. So anyway, what that
you know when your daughter comes over.
I ain't got no damn daughters.
And she brings her boyfriend.
And he looks real familiar.
He looks familiar, and you're like, "Hey, je ne connais."
He drops off a couple Hershey Kisses.
I swear, dude. I swear, if I was him, I would. Never mind. Let's just keep going. Let's keep going. All right. So sometimes we get questions from Ramon's homies, the Turtle Club, and we also go to the chat to see what's popping in there. And so now we're gonna kick it off with that Turtle Club, Ramon.
Yeah. So the Turtle Club has a question. What would you tell him? Or I guess it's an advice question. This woman was with this guy for 9 years, and they finally got engaged. But then it kind of started going downhill a little bit, so they kind of separated for a little bit, and then they got back together. They separated because his ex-girlfriend was kind of like trying to like contact him and stuff.
Okay,
but he was dating. But
they were married.
No, they were going to get married. They were going to get married. So his ex-girlfriend started poking around, and they kind of like things kind of fell apart, and they separated a little bit. But then they got back together and tried to work it out. 9 months down the line. The ex-girlfriend is pregnant.
The ex-girlfriend who was trying to get back with him.
Was trying to poke around and see what's going on. Is pregnant.
Or trying to get poked around.
Yeah, she's trying to get poked around. So she says it's coincidentally 9 months after we had our little separation. And so she suspects she's thinking that maybe the baby is his. And he says no, that it's not his. But he treats it like she said, I guess the baby was born now. And so he treats the baby like if it was his daughter. So she's wondering, should she go, because they're back engaged, and she's like wondering, should they be engaged or should she like just dump the dude?
They should lock her up. That's what they should do. Lock her up.
Lock her up.
What do you think?
I think it's pretty suspicious, But I would say do a DNA test. And find out if it's your baby or not.
Right. If you're serious about it, go ahead and do a DNA test.
If you're serious,
or put on CNC Music Factory's classic song, Things That Make You Go, and make her sit through it and just look at her in the eye the whole time. Figure it out.
That'll probably work.
That might actually.
It's going to work.
That might actually be pretty decent, some psychological torture. No, me personally, I don't know if I would even mess with the DNA test. If I was her, I wouldn't even mess with him anymore.
Right?
I would try. I mean, I know it's easier said than done, but like if you have that type of doubt in your mind,
you shouldn't be.
Yeah, and that would mean that the woman. That mean that the potential the potential. My ex or the ex would be she would have to acquiesce to the DNA demonstration, like bringing her in. You got to go through all of that. And now even if the kid isn't even yours, like you still gonna be sitting out. Even if the kid isn't his, you still are going through this thing. This is still gonna be a part of your relationship. Like maybe just cut it off. And this is coming from a woman's perspective.
Yeah,
she could just jump on some of any apps.
Right.
I mean, I posted this thing where this guy posted a picture of decent looking young man. He had like 60 likes on Bumble. Then he posted one of a young lady or a picture that identifies as a lady, but it was a picture of a floor. 999.
So it wasn't even a picture of the lady. It was just
a picture of a floor.
A floor
and
that with a lady's name on it.
Yeah, with a lady's name on it. It went up. So trust me, women do not have a hard time on these dating.
That means guys are willing to screw floors.
Let me see. Like, is it vinyl? Is it linoleum? Like, is it? You know what I mean? Is it got that Fabuloso?
Right,
on
you got
it?
that Fabuloso on. Smell good. I'm gonna go
Shout
in.
out to what was it, Latino Heritage Month?
Yeah, Latino Heritage
I
Month.
can't believe you would preference like that. Okay, all floors should be treated as a 10. Okay, do not do that. Okay,
I don't know. There's levels to it.
Yeah.
I will put up with a certain amount of this behavior, but every floor is a queen. All right, so keep it going.
All right. So let's go to Sean Chantel.
Oh God, here we go.
All right, here we go. So when dating, we should have a sting for that. When dating. Oh yeah.
I don't think we'll be able to do that. Let's go.
Okay, when dating, at what point do you think a woman doesn't deserve her dream man anymore based off of her past? Meaning, at what point is her past unredeemable?
18.
What?
At the age of 18.
I don't.
No, it's not even
I don't know if you understand the question.
Okay. Oh, I do. So I don't think you understand the answer.
All right, let me read it again. So when that's a
Yeah, no, I know that definitely is. Yeah, you're right.
Dark.
That is.
all right. So when dating, at what point?
One good clip out of this broadcast.
When dating, at what point do you think a woman doesn't deserve her dream man anymore, based off of her past? Meaning, at what point is her past unredeemable?
What do you think? Are you one of these? Are you one of those everybody deserves it type person? I know you're not. So
No.
What do you think? At what point? Name like an action, or because it's clearly like naming an action. I don't think
Something that she did.
Yeah.
And then, like, what point would the dream guy be like, no,
Out of your reach.
You don't deserve a dream guy
Yeah.
because what you did or things that you've done.
I'm gonna stop you before you mess your life up. There's only one right answer here, which is there is no judgment. You can't judge her for anything that she's done. To be honest, if she's the girl for you, then that's what it is. Doesn't matter what happened before that.
Oh, look at this grown up over here.
This is the actual answer.
Yeah.
But I will say 18 years old. Once you hit 18, you're no longer good enough for me.
No, but no.
Oh my God! Again, you gotta lean over more. See, that's you all half in the frame.
Hey man, look, I'm trying to stay half. They can only scan half my face.
Oh my God! So how about you? I don't agree. By the way, I do not agree with
forgiveness.
No, there is a point where you no longer can have your dream whatever. Like if your dream girl, your dream man, you can't be absolved for everything. What's the point of living decently if you're gonna get resolved for every damn thing?
There is no
well,
point.
There is none there, but there's. I get your point because like you have to respect and say like, okay, well, I shouldn't judge you for your past. You know, be starting off now, but I tell you this, like if she comes up to here and he got like 7 kids from like 8 baby daddies.
Okay,
I'm not going in like you, and I'm like a successful guy, and I'm like, and we hit it off, but I'm like, I don't know.
What's the reverse of that? Like, how many kids
do I have to have?
How many kids does Diddy have when he keeps getting new girls? Or something
Diddy
like
got
that?
money though.
But he can take care of them.
He take care of his kids.
So it comes down to financial responsibility then.
Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying if she's taking care of her business, then you can't judge what she's doing then, right? If it's financially.
Oh, well, no. If you're going to go in, you really want to deal with 8 different individuals?
I'm not dealing with them kids anyways. It's not my kid.
No. See, now you didn't put yourself,
right. So
yourself from the equation.
No, because of that, I'm thinking like, I'm looking at the pattern, like, right? If she has like babies from every different dude, that means there's a certain pattern, like 8 times and you ain't got it right, you know? So what make me think that she's going to get it right with me. So I'd be like, no, I'm not going to mess with you because I'm not going to waste my time to be with you and get you pregnant or whatever. And then we done in about a year or 2. So
Right. Now you can now you done added somebody to her band.
Right.
She going to make a band.
She going for that hockey team.
You know what I mean? She going to make the Wu-Tang Clan.
Wu-Tang Clan.
She needs 3 more for the Wu-Tang.
But I do agree. Like you can't judge them. You know, I'm not supposed to. But then
That's
instead of not judging,
not judging. That's your preference.
Right. But I would say I'd rather just stay away from you or not. You know, if you have that criteria, than to waste my time.
That's understandable. It's an individual preference. It comes down to that, right? Like I'm definitely not raising nobody's kids like I'm Maury and stupid or something.
Yeah.
No, it's never happening.
Yeah, I personally feel like if you are, and this is probably going to be a hot take, if you are a porn person, if you are a young lady that has public displays of yourself out there.
Call me up.
Hit me up. Peel up.
Pull up.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, but if you are one of these people that have that, I don't think that you should expect to have somebody who's going to be like, oh, I will honor and cherish and be the man of your dreams, young lady who everybody who has seen.
Yeah,
No,
everybody
I
was
will. I will.
I mean, I'm sure you
Kanye and Kim. Look,
I mean,
the examples go
they're
on and on.
divorced.
They're
Yeah,
divorced.
but
How does that demand? How does that demand her dreams?
Right, it didn't even work.
You think the girl that he's with now has no history?
I don't ever said that.
That might not last either.
Right, and I'm not talking about his thing. I'm talking about, for me, what would be the most unredeemable, what will make it be the thing where it's like, oh, well, I just can't.
Yeah, so what's your line?
That's what I just said.
Just
what's my line?
foolishness on the internet?
What'd you say?
Yeah, that's like if they cross that internet line where they're
Yeah.
selling themselves.
Yeah.
That's for you.
That's for me. You cannot, everybody can't see it.
Yeah.
I can't have this out here for life. Like this particular episode that
I'm
we
the
doing
complete
right now.
opposite.
You want it to be seen.
I like parading my women around in front of me in public and
butt
like,
ass naked, huh?
No, but like just watching everybody else want what they can't have.
No,
You know what
I'm
saying?
fine
That's
with
sort of my
parading.
thing.
I mean,
in
that's
public.
different though.
That's way different. Who don't want to show off a?
But I also want to like hit the Googles and find some stuff about my girl.
Like you wouldn't, but you're right. But you wouldn't want to like show off like you walking down the street with your girl and there's like 18 kids behind you.
No kids.
Yeah.
All strapped to like their little chain gang.
Right there's that. I thought you were gonna do the thing about Mia Khalifa. They had a thing where these little boys saw her on like she was like doing the Emogle or whatever that is, random video chats, and the kids was like, Mia Khalifa. Little ass kids have seen your girl's coochie.
Oh,
that's
bro,
who you want.
Listen,
Then watch your girl bust it wide.
like who are these kids?
Hey.
Where are their parents?
Hey,
we're reaching a generation of OnlyFans girls. So like you're basically excluding yourself from getting any kind of play in the future right now with this talk. I am saying that I'm all right with you being on OnlyFans, and that you can holler at me at _ledges on Instagram. Just give me a shout.
Ain't never said they ain't gonna wouldn't bust it wide. I'm just saying I'm not gonna be in the man of your dreams. I'm not about to. It's not about to be a serious thing.
But if it's me, what kind of dream is that, anyways?
But then
nightmare.
But then he says, when is it cut off for her to deserve her man?
That isn't.
Like I don't think like nobody deserves anything, but I think you're cutting yourself off by doing. Let's find a man with a bunch of kids too.
Yeah, the kids thing is tricky because that's like you have all these responsibilities. Like the OnlyFans thing, that's like a moral question. You know
OnlyFans thing's maybe not so bad. I think like a porn star or something like that. I'll be like,
not even sweating it.
Like I don't know, like.
No, he
too many dongs in that thing.
Yeah, no, that don't bother Ledges.
No,
he want his woman pre-cum.
It doesn't
covered
matter.
in skeet.
It doesn't really matter at the end of the day.
Skeet all over your face.
At the end of the day, if you're not making kids with a lady, I mean, then
that's what we're.
Well, that's what it says.
About.
Dream guy. That's what I'm saying. Like
that includes kids and all that.
Yeah, like you sitting in the front, you're in the backyard barbecuing. And your kids are playing in the pool.
Yep. And your neighbor look over.
Your neighbor look
and
over.
Like,
You're like, hey,
that's a great video.
That's a good video, Miss.
You dropped from 10 years ago. That's still up.
Right.
Googled your name when I saw it on the mailbox.
Shout out to Handsome Naked, Hot Check. We got the barbecue songs popping off, just so everybody knows. We're in the backyard. We got it going on.
There you go.
Okay. This guy listens to lyrics. All right, keep going.
All right. Next question. When dating, do you think women would get married if getting divorced was illegal? Yes or no? Why should a woman have an escape plan, but a man shouldn't?
Is this Sharia law?
I know, right? What is this guy from?
What kind of question is this? He's like, just should they look at the floor at all times when I'm in the room?
Right. Should we bring our own stones?
Abdul, get the rocks.
Get the rocks.
No, what do you think?
How are you going to say Abdul?
No worse than anything.
Well, there are countries where divorce is illegal, and a lot of those marriages are not even like you think here. So they're like basically, what do you call it? Arranged?
Yeah, arranged.
So they're arranged marriage. So that's illegal. So I don't think if it was illegal, they wouldn't have any choice. I think because if anybody would go to the extremes of making divorce illegal, would probably go to the extremes of.
Let's pretend. Okay.
No, that's what I'm.
Let's pretend like there's no choice.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like the law is, you cannot get out of this marriage once you're in this marriage. Do you
Okay.
think that women would do it?
I think there'd be probably less gold diggers getting married
I mean,
because they're gonna basically be stuck with the guy.
I
mean,
guess.
I mean, I don't know. I think
Statistically, it
they
is
probably-
women who leave the relationship.
They would
Yes.
they would think
Yeah,
of
that's
they-
why he's
yeah.
asking that.
They would think about it twice before they get into that marriage. I think.
So is that a no?
I
Is that a
think yeah.
yes?
I say no. They probably wouldn't.
Yeah. Ledges, what do you got? You got an open door to misogynists.
Open
Misogyny.
door to misogyny. I mean, come on, bro. Marriage is the dumbest idea in the history of ideas. Like, you should, if you're dumb enough to fall for it, you're stuck. Trapped forever.
So you think they would?
Get in the cage.
I mean, that's that Marilyn Manson, Evan Rachel Wood right there. He kept her in a cage. They weren't even married. They were just dating.
So she knew it was coming.
Do I think that women would not get divorced or
do you
not
think-
get married?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It would slow down the marriage rate for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. So no.
And he says, why should a woman have an escape, but a man shouldn't?
Men have no escape anyways. We're here. This is our punishment.
Yeah.
I personally said that women would still get married.
You think so?
Yes, for the prestige. There's a lot of women. I think there's more women who want to show off.
They do like to be chose.
You know what I'm saying? And then have the party and all that.
Well, we have to look at it from different views because, like sometimes you can picture us getting married and it's like a successful person, but what about the people who are like not rich or poor? Like, I'm gonna be stuck with this guy. Maybe I won't get married.
I mean, like we all know, it would definitely slow it down
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's plenty of people who are like, marriage is just a piece of paper.
Yeah.
There's a lot of women who think that way.
Yeah.
It would definitely slow it down, but I don't think that it would stop it. I
No,
think that
yeah.
women would still do it, even if it's just for the prestige
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
And then also, like, cheating, isn't the cheating rate like more so women now or something weird?
I think it's always been women. They've just been quiet about it.
It's a smarter win.
Yeah.
Not in my experience.
Now now they now the feminism is out. They're like vocalizing it.
Well, it's empowering.
It's empowering now, but they was always the ones that cheated the most.
I just want to say, if you like to cheat on your man, you got an OnlyFans, hit me up at _ledges on Instagram.
And also, if you don't have a man and you do OnlyFans,
Hit me up at _ledges at Instagram.
if you don't like men, even.
Yeah, holler at me. We'll talk it out.
All right, what's the next one? I know you got another one.
It says, when dating in a long-term relationship, people are highly likely to grow together or grow apart. How can you tell which one is more likely to happen?
Does she stink? Is she Canadian? There's a few basic questions you got to ask yourself at the beginning if you're going to go closer or further apart.
I think, yeah.
What's your deal? Like, you just doing this to Canada. Everybody loved it when you did it to Florida, but like,
I had to go the opposite direction.
like, everybody likes the Canadians.
I think.
Not the natives, Mike G.
Not the natives.
Not the people from there.
Not the Seminoles.
Oh God! All right, go ahead, hit 'em.
I think you kind of know if the relationship is going to last or it's not, and it's sometimes based on what your relationship is based on when you get in that relationship.
And it's interesting. You're a guy that's been married, so you're the perfect person to ask this question.
Well, that's the thing, because a lot of relationships that I was in before, I knew they weren't going to last because of what they were based on from the beginning. But then when you if your relationship starts off where there's more depth to it, and then I think that's when you start growing together more, And then I think if there's sometimes if you go into a relationship and it's not that much depth to it, but you just playing it by ear, and you just decide to do stuff. And I think the longer you stay together, those things start to dissipate a little bit, and I mean, sometimes you get closer, but most of the times it just goes away. I mean, look at Kim and Kanye. They didn't get married for the right reasons, but everybody has their own opinion. But the facts always come out at the end. They got divorced, right?
divorce is the natural state of marriage. I feel like.
No, I mean if you get married and if you get married for like, for certain reasons, then it's more likely you're probably gonna get divorced, and it's usually like selfish reasons.
Is this personal experience?
No, I mean, actually, in my relationships before, yeah, I was selfish, and they never lasted.
That's my next single coming out. It's called "Selfish." It'll drop here first, just like everything else that I put out. I give it to Warren first.
Nah, I respect that. I found the respect button.
Respect.
So Sean Chantel says, should you also base it on their past as well?
He said, so yeah. So what is that? Shouldn't you also base that off their past as well? I don't necessarily understand the wording of what you're saying.
I'm guessing their pattern, or if they've done something. I mean, what their pattern is in relationships. Like they might, when it gets too serious, they might be like, "Oh, I'm out," or.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, Legends, you didn't answer this question. When dating in a long-term relationship, people are highly likely to grow together or grow apart. How can you tell which one is more likely to happen?
I mean, usually you can tell from the beginning of the closeness. Like I've experienced, like when you have a deep connection with somebody, you just grow closer and closer over time. If it's just surface level, you're gonna grow apart. So like, what are the reasons you're together? Is it for emotional support? Like, are you guys truly connected, or is it just like I'm trying to fulfill my physical needs?
Yeah. Because like I've been in relationships where it's like a rebound relationship.
Oh yeah, me too.
And so like you like
I was the rebound.
You the Dennis Rodman of the relationship?
No, she was. And then I got passed off.
I was waiting for that.
You already knew that was coming.
Yeah. So that's what I think. I think that's a good explanation too.
All right. Well, it's my turn to answer this, and I think you guys gave great answers. To be honest with you, I believe that when it's going to be you're going to grow closer apart by the more things that you find out about the other person that you like. It's easy to find out things that you dislike about anybody, about anything, any activity. But what's really difficult is to spend time with another human being and realize that you're pulling back layer by layer. And there's another thing that's great. There's another thing that's great. There's another thing that's great. And they do the exact same with you.
Right.
And through that exploration of one another's personalities or energies or auras or whatever, what have you, you can easily grow apart because you easily like them more and more and more. There's more things that you like, more things that you like. More.
Wait, how's that growing apart? You saying
No, I said grow together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I said pull the layers apart. When you pull a layer off and then you find more things that you like, it's easier to like be pulled in to that situation and really appreciate that person and appreciate what you have with them.
Yeah, and I think if like.
Booyah.
Well said. I think if the people who are that usually grow apart, I think if they took the time to peel those layers, they would probably,
realize how much more they hate each other.
No, they probably they realize like, well, maybe I can't maybe this is a good thing, and maybe I should set my things aside, because sometimes people get in a relationship and they say I want a relationship and I just want to have sex, and then she's hot. But then she poops in bags, and then I'm like, oh, man.
Well, that actually makes her very considerate.
Oh, no, she poops in the toilet then.
Oh, she poops in the toilet. All right, get rid of her.
She poops in the toilet. I'm like, oh, man, I don't know. But if I get time, trash. He's like dialing up. What are you doing? I'm already on the app.
Right, already back on the app.
Back on the app.
I'm on Grindr looking for my daughter's boyfriend.
Well, that'll do it for the ins and outs. Relationship advice, where we crack open the novel of one of our love lives and realize that you can open up an app and find someone that your relative has already touched.
Made chocolate with.
See, you know what? This is the thing. I wasn't going to do all of that. I caught myself.
I'm hungry.
Je suis une chocolatier.
You probably heard me thinking about how I wasn't going to do that bit. All right.
Break me off a piece of that.
Kit Kat. That's what he said.
Sponsored by the chocolatier.
Sponsored by the chocolatier.
See, you're just gonna make
smooth, creamy, sometimes nutty.
We've come to the end of our broadcast. We're going to go around for these final thoughts, outros, plugs, and what have yous. Legis?
Yeah, so Florida's still full of mutants and trash people. Don't ever go there unless you're willing to get harassed by the most ignorant people on earth. Second place, Canada. They're just dumb. Their heads flap when they talk. They don't understand anything at all. Maple syrup is not really that good. Shout out to me. I'm the greatest ever. At @the_ledges. You'll find out. Time always tells the truth.
Just that last part. That's when you always know that there's probably more going on there. All right, Ramon.
But I have nothing going on. Yeah, all my stuff is past. But you can find out everything at Mr. and Mrs. Smith Comedy. Check out videos and our dates for our new shows and stuff. So,
all right. Once again, as always, you know where you can find me on a train platform. My website, even my website is now. I keep forgetting to call it Fleeks Group. So what I will say, my final thought, shout out to the Fleeks Group. No, I'm going to call them. I promise. I keep forgetting it. Man, I got so much stuff going on, like outside of like regular entertainment stuff right now, like on a professional level. Like, I mean, the entertainment stuff is professional, but like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes, just like how a lot of entertainers have investments and blah, blah, blah. So
Yeah.
you know, like that's just what happened. There's like certain individuals, and I can't name a couple of people that I think of, but sometimes I'll see their name pop up in the news and I'll be like, oh, that's what happened to them? They got a real job and now they're doing great. Well, I'm going through a bit of one of those phases.
okay.
Right now,
You about
so.
to do great?
I mean, I'm not doing crappy, but it's gonna get better. It's just gonna get better. But I'm not doing crappy. I'm actually okay.
Yeah.
So now
Lunch is on Warren.
Yeah,
that is not real. But if Ramon, if you want to drive me a certain way down the street, I will sit at a table and eat tacos with you.
I have to go.
See, you know what, Ramon?
No, I gotta go get some soup. Leia's under the weather, so she's like, bring me some soup, boy.
All right. So with that being said, my final thought of the day comes from the beginning of this broadcast. Shame. Shame is a thing that a lot of people have an issue with, and they want to avoid it. They want not to think about it. They want to act like it doesn't exist. But I feel like a lot of things that hurt and cut deep, you can learn from shame. Allow yourself to live in that shame and understand that that's a part of who you are as well. And it can be just as good as the parts that you like. So embrace the shame that you have. Put on that scarlet letter. Walk through that town with the bell butt ass naked as all of the commoners throw tomatoes at you, and hold your head up high, just like that bald-headed chicken head from Game of Thrones did.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the chicken that he was choking on.
Great. Yeah. Okay.
Jay, like one of the things I like just said is like Jay-Z said, "We all afraid." Have you ever heard that lyric? Him say like, "We're all afraid."
That's what you talk over my final thought for.
I didn't talk. I thought you were done.
No, I was done, but we could have just went.
No,
out.
it was like everybody goes through the same. Everybody goes through. What do you think? Like sometimes people shame because they think like, "Oh, it's only happened to me," or it's only. But look, held your head high. Everybody goes through the same thing.
I think it did only happen to me at the beginning of the broadcast.
No, I've seen this before.
No, but it wasn't. But it was me that time too. All right,
happens to the best of us.
Our final song comes from Born Days. I cannot remember the name of this new album. I feel like an idiot. It's probably even the name. The title track is probably what I'm playing. It's called Deep Empty. Born Days has a new album coming out, or it is out. Check out Born Days. This song is called Deep Empty. You have been listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio, that's Q4.org. For the last time today, it will be Born Days to Break Your Love.
Shadow
All right, y'all. It is the after party. This is the part where we say thank you and kiss your ass for being one of the few people that get to see this broadcast live on stream. Because I'm about to be like one of the Hardy brothers. Delete!
Are you really going to delete it?
I'm
So
pretty
should I
sure.
say something wild then?
No, don't.
Oh, come on. It's
Don't.
funny.
On the off chance that I don't
I've been
delete
staying
it.
in this apartment in Chinatown, and there's a ghost that's been inhabiting me. It just keeps telling me to order more shrimp dumplings. It's crazy. I'm out of control. Anyways. Just wanted to get that out for the record.
I don't think that's the first time someone Chinese has been in you.
Dumplings sound good. Like
What the more?
So, thank you to everyone who pushed through this broadcast.
Yeah. Shout out to Frank Joshua in the chat.
I always shout out to Frank Joshua.
Sean.
Shout out to
Is that
Sean
another young
Chantel.
Sean Chantel, Stephen Woosley, who was in the
Woosley.
So
chat.
the question is the chat just incels?
No.
Cool.
No, not at all. Are you implying that someone is an incel in here?
No. It's just
I was about to
the
say.
questions in the chat.
They're
They're like, what if women didn't have rights? Then how would things go?
So you're talking about Sean Chantel.
I don't know who that is.
Sean Chantel, if you're still here, go ahead. This might get deleted. Speak to him about the definition of the word incel. I had a conversation with a friend of mine about this word, and she was like, "No, an incel is," and she described what it is, and I was like, "Well, no, I thought in the dictionary it says it's involuntarily celibate.
Correct.
You can't, you can't have sex even though you want to.
Correct.
I don't think that's this guy.
No. There's a woman's name next to his name.
It's not like we got a good buddy. I mean, he's probably not the only one, but we got a good buddy, wonderful human being, loves women.
Hermaphrodite?
Cannot have sex with them. He tries so hard.
He's gay.
He's been doing good this year though.
What do you mean he can't have sex with them?
He
can't get hard?
He doesn't get laid.
He
tries-
doesn't have people skills. Is he on the spectrum?
He has people skills. He can talk to dudes and all day, but when he tries to get some usape or some uchiwali, he figures out a way to talk himself out of the deal.
When you're talking about him live.
I am talking about him live, and he knows. I've talked about him live before. He does not qualify as what that popular definition of incel is.
Incel. He just have.
He just has a hard time
Yeah.
landing these deals.
You gotta land those
Yeah,
deals.
you gotta
Always
close
be
it.
selling, man. Always be selling.
Keep your eye on the prize.
That's a tough go, my man. I'm sorry for you.
Yeah, but no.
It's actually probably easier than you think. Like some people like get in their head about it.
The saddest part is, and I hate when I say this, I don't know, just have a conversation with a person. I hate when I say it because I make it sound like it's so simple.
Yeah.
But like,
that just means that you can talk a bitch into anything.
Is that what that means?
That's what that means.
Yeah.
No, that's not. It's definitely getting deleted.
I mean, you can. I mean, not.
I think if you could just converse with someone, match energies, and figure out what the things that you like about one another. It's just like when we're talking about pulling the layers back.
Yeah.
What are the things that you two connect on, and then maybe you can find your way to a relationship, a romantic involvement.
Well, the thing is, like, I realized that when like women go through so much in their minds that they put on this facade.
Please be careful.
No.
Because I still want to. I'm still debating on if I'm going.
No.
to
It's not. There's nothing wrong. It's nothing because when I was a kid, when I was young, you talk to girls and you get all nervous and you whatever, and so it's like they're going through the same thing, but they mask it really well. And so since you're because the men are always like a dog hungry, and the women, like you said, the gatekeepers, but they're going through the same thing in their minds, but they just, since they have the power to keep they make you feel like you're wrong, or you're the one that's the loser, but in reality you're not the loser. You just got to like figure out their mind, and then you can get in there, and once you get in there, you golden.
Or we could pretend like we're all people and.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Well, I mean, that's what it is.
Like, that's what I said.
That's what I said.
I said, yeah.
I just went around the long way, but yeah, because once I realized that, I was like, oh man, I can go back to high school.
And we're back at the 18.
All right.
Signing off.
Thank you to everyone who sent in music.
Hopefully CPS isn't outside.
Brand new Anthony
Pull up,
Danza
pull up.
is coming out. Brand New Born Days is coming out.
This was an exclusive play of my song, by the way. It's never been released anywhere. I gave it to you first, literally. This is it.
Never. Nobody. That's not even up on any platforms.
No, it's not out.
No.
It's not out. You got it first.
There you go.
And it will.
You heard it first.
It will be in rotation. I really love it when you do these street anthems that sound like lovely ballads. Like if you change the words.
Yeah, it could be a beautiful song.
It could so be.
But then when you listen to the words, you're like, why is it just about murder?
It could easily be like, I'm going to get her a rose because I love her face.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but instead it's about,
half of the N-words are ops. All they do is hate.
It's conflict music. It's the things I think about in my day-to-day.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful juxtaposition.
I appreciate
And Handsome Naked has a new album out. Definitely check them out. That's their last one. Now, speaking of last one, this will be the last thing said. And it's the way that we say goodbye. Ramon, and how is that?